Good evening. On behalf of Park City School District, I am honored to stand before you as your superintendent and welcome you to the 2018 graduation ceremonies. In representing the entire district and governing board members, we express our gratitude to everyone in attendance, graduates, parents, staff, relatives, and friends. Your presence illustrates the support of this valued ceremony to celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates. The graduation ceremony is one of the most memorable events in anybody's life. This comes at the end of a long journey of academic and social preparations. As it marks the end of one journey, it is the stepping stone into your future. Today's ceremony also provides us with the opportunity to reflect on the spirit that defines your class, to celebrate the knowledge that you have acquired and created, and to look forward to the exciting potential that you offer. Congratulations to all of you for qualifying to attend today's graduation ceremony. Let us celebrate the day and make it uniquely memorable. Please stand for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Class of 2018, please be seated. Hi, my name is Sierra Wells. Welcome everyone to graduation, and congratulations to the class of 2018. I came super close to not giving this speech today because I had absolutely no idea how to address my class of nearly 400 people on moving on to the future when I'm not positive what to think of it myself. I am in no position to give advice about the stage of at least semi-adulthood that faces us today, so this will be a pretty short speech. Looking back on the most influential moments and people of my life, one virtue stands out clearly to me as paramount. At this bridge between kind of childhood and kind of adulthood, where we stand right now, I would like to remind myself, my classmates, and Park City as a whole of the importance of humility. Many of us will soon be occupying a new world, whether starting school, moving to a new town, or working at a different job. Change in the near future is inevitable. And with this comes a change in the people we are surrounded by. We will face an entirely different pool of people who present to us the opportunity to learn about the world through their eyes. But without humility, we throw this opportunity away. It is impossible to learn from, connect with, or love a person you believe yourself to be above. I hope you find this connection and learning not only in your new peers, but in your family, your Uber drivers and pizza guys, your bosses and professors, and in the unexpected and uncomfortable. There's a song I like called Un puño de tierra, a fistful of dirt. When we die, it says, that's all we take with us. And the only thing we leave behind is the memory of us that others carry. I think this is important to keep in mind amidst the fuss of keeping track of who's going to what school and who won such and such award. I'd like to take this moment to shout out some of my classmates who are too seldom recognized at events like this. I am proud of my classmates who struggled to be able to sit here today, of those who are first-generation college students, of those who chose the more affordable or closer to home option for school, of those who will pursue a trade or a career next year, and of those who stayed at home today or who are watching from the crowd. We all have bright futures ahead of us, and I hope that that puño de tierra that we all will one day be left holding has twigs of adventure and pebbles of love mixed in with it. May we be kind, may we be strong and curious, may we be brave and vulnerable, go-getter, big dreamers, and may we be humble.
Hello, class of 2018. My name is Cameron Shine, and I am one of your co-salutatorians. Thank you. Before I begin, I just want to say what a huge honor it is for all of you to be here listening to me speak. Now, a graduation speech is traditionally an uplifting, emotional speech about how the world's next entrepreneurs, innovators, and social pioneers are members of the graduating class. But I don't want to get your hopes up. So instead of talking about our class's endless potential to change the world, I'll be taking a slightly different approach tonight, so buckle up. Before I get to the heart of my speech, I do want to take a minute to acknowledge certain people who have helped make this class uniquely diverse in interests and aspirations, but unfortunately not ethnicity. For starters, we have future professional lacrosse star, Bo Pedersen, future platinum recording artist, Shane Cummings, future recipe rehab host, Texas Pritchard, future bro science YouTube brofessors, Jeremy Shine, AJ Adrian, and Ashton Todd. And last but not least, future dictator Eli Levine. The myriad of experiences and opinions that make up our graduating class is what makes this class and this school so special. I'm not just talking about the students. The wonderful teachers and faculty also contribute to our diversity. Mr. Doliak was an NBA player. Mr. James was a stunt double, and Ms. Jones played basketball in the military. I would like to read one of my favorite quotes. Life's not about whether the glass is half full or half empty. It's about filling it up. Sam Adams. I believe this quote carries a lot of wisdom and is very applicable to our lives as soon-to-be high school graduates, despite its origin in a beer commercial. Many of us look at the culmination of high school as the beginning of adulthood and a sign that our days of fun and freedom are already coming to an end, glass half empty. Others may eagerly look at the next few years as the happiest time of our lives and believe that we need to consciously savor every last second to make them count, glass half full. However, I don't believe that either of these philosophies are necessarily correct. Happiness is not a fixed quantity. We don't get one glass of happiness that we have to ration out over the course of our lives. Our glass of happiness doesn't run out when high school or college end. Happiness is something we create, and we can choose to create as much or as little of it as we want. In essence, we are capable of filling up our own glasses. The way by which we each fill up our glass is unique to us as individuals. It may be painting, singing, doing community service, or as my brother likes to do, flexing in the mirror after a workout. But whatever it may be, I hope you won't give up on it because life's short and we should enjoy what little time we do have together. For those of you eager to resume the ceremony, don't worry. I'm almost finished. 75% or 4/5 done to be exact. Mr. James, fractions aren't my strong suit. Do you mind double checking my math there? As I mentioned earlier, our class is diverse and the thoughts, opinions, and beliefs that we each have are bound to be unique. Albert Einstein said, intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death. To pursue intellectual growth, I encourage you all to seek out and speak to people whose opinions and experiences differ from your own, many of whom you'll encounter in the upcoming years or even in the seat next to you right now. By exposing yourself to new arguments, beliefs, and viewpoints with an open mind, your intellectual abilities will continue to develop and you'll become a wiser, more fulfilled individual. And finally, remember that life isn't about whether your glass is half full or half empty. It's about filling it up. So class of 2018, fill up your glasses because today you're graduating. Thank you.
I don't really know what a valedictorian is supposed to say, so today I'm going to be balancing on one leg. Partly so I have an excuse to cut it short, but also as a sort of visual aid, since I'm going to be talking about balance. I know it's not really a visual aid for many of you, since you can't really see me, so you'll just have to take my word for it. These are the 3 balances of life that have driven my high school career, and that I believe are crucial to every person's life. The first balance in life is the balance of perspective. Humans are undeniably insignificant in the great scale of things. We are just a little speck in a vast galaxy in an incomprehensibly large universe. Millions of years from now, not a soul in this universe will care about our efforts, collectively or individually. This means we're free to mess up whatever we want and make whatever mistakes our hearts desire. It doesn't matter how you got out in water wars, or that girl stared you down in the hallway, or that the admin shut down the best senior prank in the history of PCHS. However, if we get too focused on insignificance, it can lead to desperation. Staring up at the stars, while sometimes calming, also has the remarkable ability to leave you feeling empty and alone. Because of this, the insignificance mindset must be balanced with the miracle mindset. It's our miracle that our amazingly intricate beings exist. We need to take advantage of our existence and expend our energy to the best of our ability doing something. Doesn't matter what, but something. Let your hair get messed up by rolled down car windows and go swimming even though you'll have to shower after. Keep hiking so you can see all of Park City dotting the valley below the mountain peak. Take the extra effort to hold the door open or take a picture for someone who's trying to set up a selfie or ask somebody how their day went. Our lack of ability to create a lasting impact should motivate us to do our absolute best with the lives we've been given. Nobody really cares about them except us, and nobody will be able to experience them except us. The second balance is the balance between achievement and fun. People have a tendency to either lean too far on the side of achievement in life or lean too far on the side of fun. Both of these things are essential to happiness, but being too achievement-oriented leads to stress, while being too fun-oriented leads to laziness. Thinking you can't get a good grade on the upcoming test prevents you from truly enjoying whatever you're doing instead of studying. But frying your brain with crash course videos while watching a beautiful day pass by outside takes away your focus so much that the studying won't make much of a difference. People need to have a purpose and work to accomplish something, but we also need something to lean on when that purpose isn't working out or when our drive to achieve it wanes. We need to know what we want to do in life and work towards helping people or creating something or building ourselves up through a career or a designation or a degree. But we also need to create memories so that if our lives are cut short, we'd have had a great experience regardless. Our actions need to be balanced between these two motivations without giving too much time or effort to either one. The last balance that I've worked to sustain these 4 years is the balance between the past, present, and future. It's easy to point out imperfections in the past and wish that you'd done better. I wish that I'd gotten to know some of you better, for example. However, we all have the common roots of this wonderful community: the greasy pizza at Devon's after skiing, the group judgment of fur-clad Sundance tourists, the feeling of accomplishment after securing a computer charger in class after forgetting to charge the night before. And these roots should be appreciated, regardless of past mistakes, for bringing us to this moment, if not for anything else. The present moment should be treasured more than anything else in the world and decorated with adventure and impulse to create memories to look back on later. The choice on whether to go to the party or to stay snuggled at home should be made depending on the day and depending on your mood, so you don't regret not doing the other. People must also have faith in the future and in change itself. Change is natural, everything is temporary, and there's a true type of beauty in a definitive end. People must also have, We control how we interpret and experience the unknown. And in order to balance the present and the future, melancholy sadness must be associated with the empty slate beginnings and unfettered opportunities ahead. Leaving the shoe tree on Main and trails winding around Guardsman's doesn't change the breathtakingness of the cities and places we'll see down the road. Just like leaving our amazing friends doesn't change the greatness of certain people in our future. The unknown must be thought of as a spectacular wonder rather than a formidable opponent. So, let's squeeze out every ounce of joy and every lesson from the soon-to-be past and contribute as positively as possible to the world. Let's embrace our futures, but not force them to come too soon. Let's make the decisions we would make unhindered from anxiety and completely free of regrets, and appreciate our past immaturity. After all, we can't grow back down. So namaste, Park City. Thanks to you teachers, families, and community members for growing us. And congratulations to the class of 20 great team.
Welcome to the real world, she said to me, condescendingly. Take a seat, take your life, plot it out in black and white. Well, I never lived the dream of the prom kings and the drama queens. I like to think the best of me is still hiding up my sleeve. They love to tell you, stay inside the light. But something's better on the other side. I wanna run through the halls of my high school. I wanna scream at the top of my lungs. I just found out there's no such thing as the real world. Just a lie you've got to rise above. So the bad boys and girls take the so-called right track. Faded white hats, grabbing credits, and maybe transfers. They read all the books, but they can't find the answers. And all of our parents, they're getting older. Wonder if they wish for anything better. While in their memories, tiny tragedies. They love to tell you, stay inside the light. But something's better on the other side. I wanna run through the halls of my high school. I wanna scream at the top of my lungs. I just found out there's no such thing as the real world. Just a lie you've got to rise above. I am invincible. I am invincible. I am invincible as long as I'm alive. I wanna run through
Give me 1 minute here. Okay. Good afternoon, and welcome to the Park City 2018 graduations. Congratulations, seniors, you made it. Yay! I want to welcome parents, grandparents, family members. I know what a proud moment this is for all of you, and friends of the graduates. Thank you for being here. First of all, I'd like to recognize some key individuals who are responsible for today's ceremony. David Gomez, Interim Superintendent. Former Superintendent, Dr. Amber Conley. Andrew Kaplan, President of the Park City School Board. Board members, Aaron Grady and J.J. Ellers, who are with us today. I'd also like to recognize former principal Bob O'Connor. Principal Tracy Shostrom, Assistant Principals Caleb Fine and Phyllis Suggett, Athletics Director Jamie Sheets, our amazing Park City High Counseling Department, all of our Park City High support staff, and most importantly, on either side of the graduates, are talented teachers who helped you reach this destination. So class of 2018, who are you? Some of you represent my very first 5th grade class during my time as principal at Trailside Elementary. And it's been great fun seeing you again and trying to recognize your grown-up selves. You are artists and entertainers. You earned multiple state and regional awards for your instrumental and theatrical performances and for your artistic creations. You are scholars. As a group of 392, you earned over $12 million this year in scholarships. Out of the group, 15 of you were named National or Sterling Scholars, 3 of you were National Merit Finalists, and 1 of you was recognized as the top Latinos in Action student in the state. You, as well as some of our juniors and sophomores, stressed out over and took 1,314 AP exams this year, which should maintain the high school status as the #1 AP school in the state. You're also competitors on the ball fields, the tennis courts, the swimming pool, and in the debate arena, taking home 7 regional and 8 state awards for athletics. 6 of you earned the distinction of being an academic all-state athlete, not an easy feat. We also had multiple national level qualifiers in state and national level forensics and debate. Equally as important, and in my mind, very important, you're also believers, as all of you stated in your This I Believe essays. You believe that good children raised by good parents can change the world for the better, and that when 2 cultures agree to understand and respect one another's traditions, we can thrive as individuals and most importantly as people. These, along with many of your other stated beliefs, give us hope for the future. Beloit College, a small liberal arts college in Beloit, Wisconsin, puts together a mindset list each year for the graduating class, identifying cultural experiences that have shaped the worldview of each group of students entering college and the workforce each year. And here's some of what they've shared about the class of 2018. During your kindergarten year, you and your families were upset by the endlessly repeated images of planes blasting into the world towers. Women have always attended the Virginia Military Institute and the Citadel, and have always served as referees for NBA games. Your digital media has allowed you more privacy from your parents, but less from big data hackers. When you see wire-rimmed glasses, you think of Harry Potter rather than John Lennon. And everyone has always loved Raymond. You were blessed over the past 3 years with having a principal, Bob O., who stood out in the cold to greet you, who went out of his way to help several of you and your families to get basic needs for your household, and who supported you in both your triumphs and defeats. Bob has been your champion all along. Bob, can you please stand once more to be honored by these amazing young people and their parents? And who will you be? As of today, many of you are headed to 2 or 4-year colleges, many of you to in-state, some of you to out-of-state, and 2 of you out of country. Others of you are going on a mission, going into the workforce, joining the military, or taking a gap year. And some of you are undecided, and that's okay. You have time. Regardless of which path you're going down, find your passion. Think about what problem you want to solve, what difference you want to make in this world, what mark you want to leave. Each one of you has something to add to our collective good, and we can't wait to see what you contribute. I could close with the words of an esteemed scholar or a person of tremendous influence, but instead, I'll close with the words of the Jedi Master. Much to learn you still have. This is just the beginning. Now go do. Board President Kaplan, would you please join me at the podium? Thank you. One of my few talents.
Thank you, Yoda.
I can verify that each of the students seated in front of you or to the side of you have completed all of the requirements mandated by the state of Utah through the State Board of Education and mandated by the Park City School District. I therefore present to you the Park City High School graduated class of 2018.
Thank you. On behalf of the Park City Board of Education, I am pleased to receive the graduates assembled here today. I present to you all the class of 2018.
Charlotte Paige Adams. Samuel Barton Adicott. Adam Johannes Adrian. Hudson Echo Lee Albright. Robert Ethan Allison. Alex Joseph Arthur. Hannah Elizabeth Anderson. Chelsea Anaway. Jacqueline Armendariz. Alexander Joseph Aubrey. Megan Riley Aubrey. Jackson Brian Ayers. Connor Morrison Ball. Dennis Ann Ball. Bennett Albert Barbosa. Madison Beth Barfus.
And my son, Michael David Barsky.
Cole Vincent Bauer. Brianna Rose Bauman. Anna Marie Behrens. Karsten John Bailing. Sedona Nicole Berman. Eric Benecourt. Aiden Olivia Bokema. Leon Parker Bishop III. Charles David Black. Ava Blackner. Darby Bakken.
Kevin Thomas Bolden. Alexandria Marie Bradfield. Joaquin Renee Bryan. Christina Marie Bryan. Bella Grace Buchanan. Brendan Jorgensen Burkholz. Abby Lee Burfitt. Sabine Danielle Kaplan. Marcela Alejandro Caro. Ayuseli Carranza. Riley James Carson. David Oliver Karsten. Victor Casarubias. Francesca Castellano. Jasmine Sadai Castro. Miriam Galicia Charomo. Ishan Show. Oh. Good wait. Aren't you this one? Connor. Oh, you're Connor. What? Are you going to say it? Yeah.
Connor Christopherson.
You waited 4 years. Sorry. Tyler Kenneth Shuang. Benjamin Alexander Coletta.
Juliet Bryn Connell.
Bryce Richard Conto. Valerie Contreras. Ruth Clea Cook. Casey Eileen Crawford. Callie Christine Cross. Tristan Nicholas Quaza. Alexandrina Crudo.
Karen De La Cruz. Jose Alfred Cruz. Shane Turgeon Cumming. Jessica Brielle Curley. Morgan Elizabeth Cutt. Trey Johnson Davidowski. Nicholas Anthony Davis. Heidi de Jesus Rubio. Anna Laura Dimley. Ross Joseph DiCaprio. Nicholas Robert Dillman. Joseph David Dinger. Nathaniel Jason Juana. Dennis Junish. Ron Dragoo. Jonathan Dara Drain.
Thank you. Maxwell Joseph Duffner.
Ulysses Duran.
Hannah Olivia Dial.
Maxwell Logan Edwards.
Brendan Craig Ehlers. Ingrid Elsag. Tracy Escobar Garcia.
Holly Ray Etheridge.
Sylvie Evans. Alexander Paul Eyring. Jordan Reeves Fajardoberg. Trevor Thomas Feldkircher.
Daniel Lawrence Feldman. Thomas Joseph Fedler. Shay Elise Fenton. Isabel Grace Fernandez. Dario Salvatore Fidone. Brooke Ellen Field. Emily Ann Fine. Taylor Rian Fedorio. Julia Ellen Forshak. Sam Fortini. Victor Brody Frederick. Connor Kelly French. Gloria Palu Garcia. Carla Joanna Garcia Villanueva. Michael David Gazaway. Chloe Renee Gattis. Danielle Rose Gertz. Emma Christine Gideon. Sophia Josefina Gonzalez Prieto. Joseph Danielle Graff. Elizabeth Ann Green. Jake Avi Gregory. Emma Pauline Greiner. Thomas Elijah Griffiths. James Simone Groes. Peyton Allen Gross. Sadie Sue Guazi. David Guerrero.
Mark Donald Gustafson. Matthew Murray Gustafson. Serena Lucille Haas. Natalie LaRue Heriter. Catherine Eliza Hale. Carter Noah Hall. Nathan Alexander Hall. Jack Randall Hanscat. Alyssa Nicole Harden. James Tatin Harmon. Nathaniel Graham Harwood. Morrison Hannah Haslock. Luke Hatch. Margaret Ann Haynes. Kelly Grace Hennessy. Olivia Susan Henry. Adam Ridley Herbst. Scott Anthony Hirsch. Lucas Olivier Hess. Adam William Hickey. Walter Lewis Hickman. Matthew Logan Hinrichs.
Adam Wesley Hodson.
Harrison Tate Heffler. Preston Thomas Holt. William Heffling Honey. Hudgens. Wyatt Richard Hudgens. Nathan Sales Herner.
Miles Parker Ivers.
Jenna Renee Jacobson. Francisco Javier Javieta. Atlas Owen Jemison. Danielle Ray Jensen. Alex Jimenez. Nancy Jimenez. Haven McKinley Johansson. Jacob Thane Johansson. Thomas Haynes Johansson. Jade Riley Johnson. Olivia Rose Johnson. Tanner Philip Johnson. Tawny Chantel Johnson. Sonoma Wyon Johnson Mugino. Maria Petrova Johnstone. Amelia Holbrook Jorgensen. Jack Larry Jorgensen. Ashley Venagas Juarez. Alexandra Mary Kanawowski. Noelle Rose Carr. Samantha E. Kelsch. Alyssa Jane Keniston. Alessandra Elizabeth Kenton. Livia Rose Kimchi. Alex Jardine Knight. Allison Elizabeth Knox. Talia Faye Kotler.
Carter Scott Kovar. Christopher Allen Krebs. Derek Arthur Krebs. Tracy Catherine Kucherek.
Thank you. Allison Elizabeth Keenan.
Spencer Seth Kunkel. James Jethro Yape Labiang. Evelyn Ann Labram. Jace Stephen Loggeman. Allison Elaine Lambert. Charles Ryan Lambert. Charlotte Lamp. Maxwell Evan Larson. Ryan William Lashoff. Joanna Laura Josefina Lazzaroni. Anna Catherine Lee. Elijah Cook Levine. Bryce David Ling. Hannah Monet Littell Veros. Joanna Loera. Jack Longarzo. Angel Moise Lopez Nimoan. Mikkel Elizabeth Losi. Holly Lucas. Joseph Harper Lukrich. Morgan Kenna Lukrich. Gabriel James Lundbeck. Hunter Lupko.
Francis Gregory Lynch III. Leslie Jeanette Muganya. Lauren Elizabeth Meslish. Audrey Ann Malloy. Trevor James Malpede. Hayden Lee Maninen. Andrea Manzano Perez. Ethan David Maples. Kiefer Peyton Maples. Wesley Lawrence Marshall. Boyana Nicole Martinova. William Galden Martz.
Samuel Reed Mason.
Taylor Marie Matz. Grayson James McCall. Dylan Michael McCullen. William Calder McEnany. Davis Murray McIntyre. Sarah Mary Rose McGuire.
Claire Lark McKay.
Rose Shashir McLaughlin. Melissa Mayin. Carson Von Mercer. Jennifer Ann Maselli. Nathaniel Scott Maiko. Katie Miller. Veronica Shea Miller. Adian Eva Mills.
Holly Elizabeth Moffett.
Sienna Margot Sophie Moffett. Jacob Eli Montiel. Anthony Gerardo Morales Monroy. Ryan Stephen Moran. Evan David Moulton. Hunter Thomas Mullen. Jesus Enrique Neria. Taryn Mackay Nichols. Gabriel Katarina Nixon. Zachary Thomas O'Brien. Stacy Ocampo. Selena Monique Ochoa. Parker Martin Olson. Benjamin Charles Ralph Orr. Samantha Jillian Owen Amundsen. Jeffrey Edward Pack. Claire Siloom Palmer. Viviana Pantaleon. Jesus Pantoja Clixteco. Jackson Evan Parker. Courtney Ellen Peabody. Bernhard Lafald Pedersen III. Callie Ann Piers. Claire Catherine Peters. Cole Joran Peterson. Michael Cole Peterson. Zane Albert Peterson.
Eric John Fluhoff. Logan William Pierce. Jasmine Monet Pisano. Chase Joseph Preston. Morgan Julia Lee Pratner. Tanner Cole Pritchard. William Patrick Primo. Aiden Russell Pruett. Coulter James Brion. Joshua Patrick Quigley. Christian Joseph Quinlan. Alejandro Ronhel. David James Rico. Alexandra Marie Renola. Cody Richardson. Francisca Ritzinger. Sage Roberts. Jada Diane Robertson. Jose Ernesto Rocha. Jacqueline Rhodes Pineta. Humberto Rodriguez. Juan Manuel Rosas. Daniel James Rosenblum. Ethan Jacob Routledge. Maya Grace Rung. Kenneth Graydon Russell. David Sanchez Vozek. Taylor Sanders.
Fatima Leseth Santos. Madeline Kathleen Shady. Zane Hollowell Shemmer. William Allen Shunay.
Jack Minu Schultz.
Sienna Ashley Sen. Emma Josephine Serio.
Gavin Sear.
Alexander Hager Sexton. James Richard Shagan. Taylor Alexandra Sharar. Kai Dylan Shurik. Tyler Carson Shea. Cameron David Shine. Jeremy Michael Shine. Kushan Kaleo Shubeck. Juliana Kasa Signor. Casey Nicole Silky.
Brenna Jean Simmons.
Valerie Cameron Slagle. Kendall Catherine Smith. Madison Elizabeth Smith. Gabrielle Rose Sosnowski. Kyler D. Spangenberg. Benjamin Hayes Sprung. Faith Fox Staley. Zachary Stephen Saltaire. Jack Bernard Stanley.
Camden Ray Steele. Victoria Rose Stockton. Bailey Elizabeth Stowell. Samuel Timothy Strader. Caleb Alloway Strange. Max Stewart Strong. William Michael Sunderland. Taya Monet Swan. Cyrus Gilliam Talbin. Lance Douglas Talman. Mia Taylor. David Tenuguano. Emily Ann Taryn. Colton Dale.
Colton Dale Thompson.
Elizabeth Grace Thompson. Connor Thorne. Margaret Helen T. Hansky.
Ashton Reese Todd.
Donald Cyrus Tolman. Jane Ryder Tomlinson. Nathaniel Francis Terenshu. Daisy Lauren Townsend. Ryan Mackenzie Trabetta. Sarah Danielle Udibe. Saul Valdez. Nicholas Keaton Vanderwerf. Kimberly Marie Van Maren. Stellan Rising Ventlevi.
Maria del Carmen Venegas Corona. Lauren Elizabeth Vernon. Lindsay Ann Vernon. Yariel Karina Villa. Ian Jacob Wagman.
Emily Nicole Wales. Nathan Parker Wales. The talented Aubrey Michelle Walker.
Kasten Maximilian Walker. Michael Andrew Wasser. Callie Lauren Watkins. Hunter Balfour Way. Christopher Gray Wells. Sierra Forcell Wells. Madeline Jane Werbelow. Tayden Joseph Wheeler. Christopher Douglas Wimpy. Amy Elizabeth Whipple. Andrew Warren White. Nicole Grace White. Alexa Lynn Wilcox. Jade Emery Wilson. Shaylee Nicole Wynn. Dylan Matthew Wolf. Joseph Maxwell Worthington. Pierce Richard Ratton. Garrett Evan Yankton.
Lillian Cecilia Marino. Philip Michael Miller. Camille Darcy Rutledge. Elizabeth Francis Fox. Rainey Nicole Doyle. Zina Jesse Horman. Alexis Lee Michelle Berg. Sage Jackson Doman. Tanner Allen Stratton. Sierra Jewel Rinaldi. Nicholas Antoine Joseph.
Hey, thanks. Thanks. Round of applause for the graduates of 2018. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming. It's really a special event, and we realize that it's a lot of effort for a lot of you guys to come, so thank you so much. What a year it was to be a minor. This has been a great year. 3 years ago, we all came into the high school as sophomores with no idea what was happening to us. But when we saw the seniors, we couldn't ever imagine being like them. We had no idea where any of our classes were. We felt like we had to go on our very tippy toes to be able to put our locker combos in. But don't worry, by the end of that year, we knew the fastest way from Mr. Doliak's old physics room to Mrs. Starr's photography room, and the way to see the most friends so you can kind of talk with each other about the classes. Remember the first homecoming football game and how we had to sit all the way in the back? And now this year, we were up front with our camo. Today is different. It's a really good kind of different. Today, the class of 2018 graduated. We had all of our names called, walked across the field, and received a paper saying that we graduated high school. Here, let's open it and see what it actually says. Oh, it's blank. Okay. Sounds good. But we've done it. We've graduated. We've gone through the 3 years that Park City High School has to offer us, and we have left our mark. Being where we are today makes us wonder how time went by so fast. Days went to weeks, a couple weeks went to quarters, a couple quarters then went to a year, and now here we are. On behalf of the seniors, we would like to thank all of the teachers, custodians, lunch ladies, principals, and other faculty to make these 3 years the best 3 years of our lives. There is no coincidence that Mr. James was awarded the most influential teacher. Our teachers here at Park City High School are the best the state has to offer. Each teacher's end-all goal is to teach the students how to be a well-rounded person and to positively influence the community they are in. Each graduate can agree that we are very appreciative for the administration's commitment and the love they have for their jobs. Also, on behalf of the seniors, we take this opportunity to thank each other. We have all grown together to fulfill the name bestowed to us as the master class. Lifelong friendships have formed with each other. We have all had times that we have lifted each other up. I don't know, I think there's another way that we can say this. I think most people will understand this. Let's drop tilted as a squad. Whether it be sharing building supplies for a road ahead or giving away a med kit, let's all continue to positively contribute to each other's lives. People often tell seniors we are the future leaders, inventors, and changers of the world. That may make us overwhelmed. Hearing that, it just seems like a lot of pressure. We should take that same concept but make it more personal. Let's change the world. Yes, totally agree. Let's change it by helping, positively influencing, and being kind to one individual at a time. Try to make the person next to you happy, and that will change the world for you and for them. Each of us have gone through hard times, but we've risen above them and overcome them. We have learned hurdles, barriers, or obstacles are meant for us to go around, over, or through. Don't stay down. The definition of success means to get up, but it means to get up one more time than you fall. We have all learned that what we put into something is what we will get out. We all look like we're doing pretty well, so let's keep doing that. Maya Angelou said, once we get, give. Once we learn, teach. We are already so excited for the 5 years to see what we have given, and so excited for the 20-year reunion to see what each person has taught. We will all see each other in 5 years at our first class reunion. Best of luck to each of you in the class of 2018.
Hey guys. Okay, I'm going to start by introducing myself. My name is Jenna Jacobson, and I was the student body president of Park City High School this year, if you didn't get the chance to pick up the program. I want to begin begin by saying my job title calls me the student body president, so while I understand that many of you came out to see this commencement ceremony, this specific speech is for my students. Not for pictures, not for videos. For my senior class of 2018. In all honesty, high school was nothing compared to what I expected. Nothing close to what I ever expected at all, actually. And no, this is not another "this was nothing like High School Musical" quote. The truth is, before I entered high school, I expected it to be like Mean Girls. Actually, let me rephrase that. Before I entered public school, I expected it to be like Mean Girls. I remember walking into my first day of 5th grade at Parley's Park Elementary School, knowing one kid and being terrified I wouldn't make friends. Also, shout out to the Parley's kids, you guys are awesome. That day, I met my arch nemesis, who shared the same last name as me, who'd later become my best friend. Public school was and wasn't what I expected, but I will say it was somewhat stereotypical. There were the jocks, environmental kids, musical kids, nerds, basically the whole map of the lunchroom in the movie Mean Girls. Hopefully you're getting my reference here. Prior to entering high school, I had the greatest group of friends filled with theater kids, stage tech kids, smart kids, dancers, singers, and just regular kids like me. High school to me was nothing like the movie Mean Girls. Yes, we did have our fair share of drama. Sure, we had our issues with Finstas and rumors, but hey, at least there wasn't a burn book filled with horrible comments about every girl or guy in the school, or at least that of, to my knowledge. Sorry, the page turned. High school truly amazed me, though. I never expected the relationships I'd make with people I'd never expect to have a relationship with. If someone were to tell 5-year-old me that my best friends in high school would be my photography, chemistry, and history teachers, I would have laughed in their faces. Park City is a truly amazing place, and I'm so thankful that I had the opportunity to live and grow here. I'm so thankful for my experiences at Park City High School with the most amazing and accepting people, because we truly have the most amazing people here, and I really cannot wait to see the paths all of you choose to take. I cannot wait until the day I get to hear Emily Tarrant's music on the radio, or read Morrison Haslock's novel. This is gonna be a second. Or to see Alexa Wilcox's debut on Broadway. Hopefully again with Jack Jorgensen, maybe even, I don't know, the Addams Family. I cannot wait for the day I get to cheer on Katie Hill, Lucas Hess, and Sienna Sen at the Olympics. I can't wait to see Calder McEnany and Alyssa Keniston on So You Think You Can Dance. Or for the first time we get to see a movie directed, filmed, and produced by Bennett Barbosa. I can't wait to hear Dylan Wolf, Zane Peterson, Shane Cumming, Nick Dillman, Joe Dinger, Ian Wagman, Alex Manola, and Matthew Harkman rocking it out still together 15 years along the road. I can't wait for the next time we get to listen to Emily Fine's crazy talent in poetry recitation, or to see Jada Robinson's insane Irish dancing. I'm honestly anxious for the 2036 presidential election when Zane Shemmer, Eli Levine, and Wyatt Hudgens actually run for presidency. Who knows? Maybe Billy Huddy will be there too, representing the brine shrimp. What I'm trying to say is that the class of 18, while we may have had a bit of a rough year and may have all fallen out of the loop with each other, really is the master class. We're a class filled with talent, smarts, and the best people I'll ever meet. I'm truly so thankful I was able to meet so many people throughout my life. Oh, my years in high school, sorry, and my life too. And my years in the Park City School District, not only including my peers, but also the best teachers and administration I could ever ask for. I mean, seriously, what other school has a cardboard cutout of the principal? We love you, Bobo! To my class of 2018, thank you for, as pretty much every adult tells me, which I'm slowly starting to believe, the best years of my life. I don't wish my high school experience was any different, and I'm so thankful that I got to spend my final year as student body president because I get to flaunt my class filled with future world leaders and next stop chart artists. Thank you to every single person I got to meet throughout high school, regardless if you're a peer of mine, teacher, administrator, parent, volunteer, or any other person I met, because you all made it the best it could possibly be for the best class you'll ever see. So with that, class of 2018, please rise. Graduated. All right.